The hustle work style, also known as the always-on mentality, is the belief that we must constantly be working and striving for success in order to achieve our goals. It's the idea that the more we work, the more we'll accomplish and the more successful that we'll be. But the truth is that this way of thinking can actually have a negative impact on our physical and mental well-being. Studies have shown that working long hours and constantly being on the go can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression. It can also lead to a lack of work-life balance, which can have negative consequences on our personal relationships and overall well-being. In this video, I want to introduce you to the 1% rule to help you gain a healthy and sustainable work-life balance in your music career. Before we get started, I would love if you could give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel so that I can help you achieve your goals this year. And as always, I also want to give you something for free to help you out in these uncertain times. It's my music career roadmap. This is the exact process that I followed to build a sustainable and profitable career in music for myself that I can support myself and my family. It's completely free as my gift to you, and you can find it in the description below. In my experience, the hustle work style often leads to burnout, which is when we become exhausted and unable to continue working at the same pace that we were before. Burnout can have serious consequences, including decreased productivity, increased absenteeism, and even job loss. For us musicians, this can mean losing out on high-ticket teaching clients, maybe families of students, or it could mean missing out on weekly residencies in venues, that type of thing. Either way, it's not good. So what can we do to avoid the negative effects of the hustle work style? So it's important, first of all, to set boundaries and make time for self-care. This can include taking breaks, exercising, and disconnecting from work when we're not on the clock. It's also important to prioritize our tasks and learn how to say no when necessary, rather than overloading ourselves with too much work. One approach to finding a balance and avoiding these negative effects is to focus more on improving by 1% each day. That's all it takes. 1%. And that means making small incremental improvements rather than trying to make drastic changes all at once. For example, rather than trying to completely overhaul your work routine, you could focus on just making small changes, such as taking a 5-minute break every hour to stretch the legs or getting up to walk around for a few minutes. These small little improvements can add up over time and can really help you avoid burnout and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Another way to improve by 1% each day is to focus on building healthy habits. This can include making time for exercise, eating a healthy diet, and getting enough sleep. By taking care of your physical and mental health, you'll be better equipped to handle the demands of work and be more productive in the long term. It's also worth mentioning that improvement doesn't always have to be work-related. You can also focus on improving your personal relationships, learning some new skills, or pursuing hobbies and interests. Setting small goals like these and working towards them every day, you can make steady progress towards a more fulfilling and well-rounded life. In terms of those of us trying to make a career out of music, here are a few 1% improvement ideas for your music career this year. Number one, and this is really simple, practice your instrument every day. Set aside 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, however long you want to do it for, and do it. No matter how small amount of time, it can add up to a significant amount of progress over the course of a week, a month, a year. You get the picture. If you were a music teacher, this is exactly what you'd be telling your own students, so get it done. Learn one new song or piece of music each week. This will help you expand your repertoire and improve your skills. It's also worth mentioning here that people get into playing music because it's fun. You don't work music, you play music. It's meant to be fun. And oftentimes we can forget that. So it's important to remind ourselves of that from time to time. Another idea is that you could attend one music industry event or workshop per month. Now, this could be something as simple as going to a concert, go to a festival, go to your mate's gig, or attend a free online conference. These are great ways to stay up to date on industry trends and make new connections. Try and create one piece of new content every week. This could be a new song, or a video of you playing a new song, or a social media post. Consistently creating new content will help you build your online presence and engage with your audience. Why don't you try collaborating with one new musician or artist every month? Collaborating with others can help you grow your network, learn new skills, and create new music. I've been doing my podcast for the past 3 or 4 months now, and the amount that I have learned just from speaking to other musicians that are going through exactly the same thing as me, albeit in their own style, is mad, and has already been such a huge improvement on my own musical career. Now, I'm not saying everyone go out and do a podcast. Everyone should do a podcast or go on a podcast at some point. It's amazing fun. But you make of that advice what you will and apply it to your own life. Try setting yourself one specific goal each month and work towards it. That could be any one of the things that I've just mentioned. Try on an episode of a podcast. Try and create a new cover video every month. It could also be something along the lines of booking a certain amount of gigs that month, or releasing an EP. Or maybe you want to add another 3 or 4 students to your weekly roster. By setting these very specific goals, you can stay focused and make progress in your career. Share your music with one new person every week. This could be a friend, family member, music industry professional. The more people who hear your music, the more opportunities you'll have to grow your career. Set up your LinkedIn page. Tell people what you're doing every week. Set up a Twitter. Do the exact same. Get some business cards made. Anybody that you speak to, no matter how insignificant you think that person's influence or input in your life may be, you never know what may come from that one tiny little insignificant interaction. Always have some business cards handy. Give one out to everybody that you see. Something as simple as that. Count towards your 1% a day. Remember, with all this advice, the key is to start small and focus on making consistent progress. By improving by 1% each day, you can make steady progress towards your career goals. Ultimately, it's important to remember that success is not defined by how much we work, but rather by the quality of the work that we produce. By taking care of ourselves and finding a balance, we can achieve success without sacrificing our health and well-being. Have I missed something out in my 1% ideas? By all means, comment below and let me know what your ideas are, what you're going to implement this year to make yourself 1% better every single day. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that I can help you achieve your music career goals faster than ever before. I'll see you in the next one.